Sing a song with me. They go, no, we don't want to sing a song today. Yeah. Mark 15, verse 15. And so Pilate, willing to content the people, released Barabbas unto them and delivered Jesus when he had scourged him to be crucified. So we have Pilate, politically minded, wanting to please the people, release Barabbas. You know, when government calls evil good and good evil, we should not agree with it. Last night we had a message that was in our hearts, and I realized in the body, because we had a standing ovation. We had a couple hundred people stand up who have had COVID. We're making a statement about what we are thinking, what we are believing, what we are embracing. And history repeats itself. Pilate releases Barabbas. And what about Jesus? What about righteousness? I think this is the division in our cultures, in our countries. There is the righteousness of God, and we love righteousness, and then there are the vices. They're lying, and that's okay, everybody does it, and then the more the lies, and then the lies, and the lies. And I know this is the nature of man, yes, but the church is not an enemy of Christ. The church embraces Christ. The church has a different spirit. The church recognizes Barabbas as a criminal, and Christ is the Savior. The church cannot agree with Pilate. The church cannot agree with those that call evil good and good evil. The church is different. So Exodus 1, the king of Egypt said to kill the male babies, but it said that the midwives feared God. They feared God. Other people fear other things. They don't fear God. Proverbs 1:33 and Proverbs 1:7. Study it out and think about it. They do not fear God. They fear death. They fear the corona. They fear pneumonia, tuberculosis. They fear cancer. They fear car accidents. They fear foreclosures on their house, bankruptcy. They fear homelessness, disease, rejection. This is the nature of man. He fears, and the devil loves to have us live in fear. But we aren't called to live in the fear of evil. We are called to live in the fear of God. And when Pilate makes his decision, we should be there to say, it's wrong. We should be there to say, I don't agree. I don't agree with the king of Egypt. I don't agree with the Nazis. Everybody would agree with me on that one. I do not agree with other unrighteous and incorrect violations of the human heart in a moral way. Everybody knows lying and betrayal is wrong. I do not embrace it. We do not have it in our hearts. We are to speak the truth in our hearts. We are the salt of the earth. Psalm 51 and verse 6. Lastly, verse 16. And the soldiers led him away into the hall. And God is speaking to us. In this text, the soldiers led him away into the hall. That was their duty. And Pilate made the decision, and the soldiers executed it. They led him into the hall called the Praetorium, and they called together the whole band. They clothed him with purple, plaited a crown of thorns, and put it about his head. He is being abused. He is being ridiculed. He's being stripped down. He is being, in time, he's tortured. and he's murdered, crucified. Well, I hope the church has enough sense to know that there is an important message in our day and age. When something is wrong, we are to say it. We are to believe it in our hearts. We are to be angry about it. We are to walk in truth. And we are to understand where we stand. If you don't stand anywhere, you go with the whole thing and you're one of the soldiers that take him because the government said so, and you do your job. And you may not like it, like Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah was vexed every day. But he became less than what he should have been. And Abraham, of course, the father of our faith. So that's our devotional. Happy. Don't let the Grinch steal our Christmas. It'll come up this week. God bless you. Thank you.